Las Vegas is one of the most popular destinations in all of the world. Gambling is one reason, big entertainment is another. But this week here at the Paris Hotel, a third item moves to the top of the list. Increasing market share in the ironworking industry is job number one, as union leaders, contractors, and interested owners traveled in from around North America to attend this year's conference. It's been mentioned already, but the fact that registration for this annual event continues to grow is a strong signal showing the resolve of the ironworkers and their industry partners.
Looking forward to a couple of things to the conference. One is the contractor training courses. I'm really looking forward to those. FMI puts on great programs, so we're looking forward to taking some of those.
The sessions where the contractors have spoke, the union has spoke, but in particular when we have the opportunity to sit down with the general officers.
For me, the meetings and the contractor roundtable and the owners being up there on the stage for us to be able to talk to. And one of the things that I guess the political geek can be coming out is getting the Charlie Cook report on how the politics look this year.
I think just getting a good update about what's going on in the industry and what progress we're making to make sure that we maintain and grow our market share as union contractors.
What I look forward to the most is getting to meet people from across the country. You know, a lot of times we hit a roadblock in our problems, and we're struggling for solutions. And sometimes you can meet somebody in a bar over a beer and talk about some of the issues, and they come up with something that's so simple and basic, and it really helps out.
Just looking forward to seeing all the contractors come and getting with all the other agents, seeing how work is in their areas and what we can do to make our facilities better as well. Learn from each other.
Even though the conference officially begins Monday morning, things were given a jump start Sunday with a very special off-site event.
There's two locals here, Local 416 and Local 433. 416 is the rebar local, 433 is the structural miscellaneous local, and we're very proud of it. We're proud of our people and our instructors, our coordinator, and we want to share that and show people what can be accomplished when we put our mind to it.
If we do not keep every one of our members, or as many as possible, trained up to the current standards, because regulations and rules and whatever change constantly, we have to be able to do that to supply the workforce.
As construction goes on, we always come with new codes, building codes, and it's always going to be trying to keep up, with all the new stuff. So this is where, when the contractors come, I'm always happy to hear what they have to say.
Well, I've been to many of our training facilities throughout the country, and this is obviously on the top of the list. It's well kept, it's well organized. You can tell by just taking the tour and listening to the folks working here that they're squared away and they know what they're doing and they're getting the job done.
Training's number one, so if you don't have good training, you don't have good iron workers, so got to have good training.
Every time we bring one of our owners out here, a power company or auto manufacturer, whoever, they are so impressed by our training. They just have no idea what we're doing to get these young men and women ready to be out in the field and to work on their jobs. Plus, a lot of these schools is where we have our journeymen upgraded too.
We build this country, build this nation. So as far as having this facility, it's good. It's good for us, for the training, and to put our people out there that are going to be the best that they can be. So this facility is providing that for us and for them also.
That's it from the University of Iron. Back to you, Dom.
Thanks, Kevin. We're delighted and honored all of you have chosen to be here with us this week in Las Vegas. Here's what's on tap for Monday. The conference officially kicks off with our Monday morning general session. 7:30 is the time. Concord B and C is the place. Opening the proceedings will be the singing of the United States and Canadian national anthems by our special guest, Gary Russo, a singing ironworker. As is custom, the conference will begin with some opening remarks from President Wise, Bill Brown, and Eric Waterman, followed by a visit from the former #1 Marine, James Conway, 34th Commandant of the United States Marine Corps. Next up will be a Rising from the Ashes success story from Local 6 in Buffalo, New York. You'll hear about a group that bit the bullet where their pension was concerned, and after some dark days are now seeing contractors back in town bidding work. In the middle of the morning session, we'll hear from Anirban Basu, CEO of Sage Policy Group, and his thoughts about the recovery. It's slow, but it's coming. Following that, another Impact First. We'll get a report from the historic inaugural meeting of RAB 11 in Vancouver. It's the first of what soon will be 3 new regional advisory boards in Canada. Lee Worley, the new executive director of the National Training Fund, will go over some of our new training initiatives that have resulted in collaboration with Impact. Next up will be political handicapper Charlie Cook and his thoughts on what lies ahead in the coming election season. Mr. Cook is adept at crunching the numbers, looking at trends, and reading the tea leaves where politics is concerned. Rounding out the morning session will be the signing of a historic agreement between Impact and the American Subcontractor Association Strategic Partnership. The ASA is one of the key employer groups in the construction industry, and the opportunity to share information and ideas with such a large employer can only help us in our goal to grow market share. Our thanks to Walter Bazan for joining us here in Las Vegas. The Monday morning general session always leads into the KPI luncheon, and this year is no exception. We will have a drawing for 4 new iPads for those who registered early for the conference. But a word to the wise, you must be present to win. The afternoon will feature a new and dynamic slate of breakout sessions. Here are but 2 examples. The New Deal breakout is the usual chance for contractors and customers to get together with ironworker leadership, but this year, every president of every district council in the U.S. and Canada will also be on hand. And in the final round of today's breakouts, the Steel Supply Chain session comes with the opportunity to earn continuing education credits.